Welcome back to the Hyperbase Revisited episode number 18. Last episode, we did a couple of launches, well 18 I guess you could argue. We redid some of the fueling to be able to make it happen, but one thing in particular that I was noticing was that some of these trains were coming in here and just cycling around when it wasn't really necessary. So what I'd like to do is actually create a system whereby if a train is here waiting to enter one of these stops, it won't actually come in until these are green. And it's quite... so this is how I'm turning them off. But I need the same conditions specified back here so the trains don't come forward. And I think that is... I mean, they might get dispatched, but they can just wait. That's the idea. So with that in mind, what I'm going to do first of all is jump on board my plane. Oh, the other thing that I'd really like to do, you look like a... Oh, you're full, so that's not really helping us. Okay. How full are you? 3.5, not very. Yeah, so the other thing, of course, is I think we want to more or less completely disable the cracking of light to petroleum for the moment. Until everything settles down, and then check the ratios and formulas associated with low density structures. Okay, so if it's less than 23k, less than 23k, less than 23k, okay. So we'll have the same rule up here. Basically, these things, we'll get a wire. That's right, I have left all my inventory contents up the top here somewhere. I just flew over here so I could find the track lines again. I think they were on the other end. Here we go. Awkward. Oh, saving the map. Saving the map from what, you might ask? All right. So, along here. Green wire. Green wire. We don't need much. We've only got 15, but we don't need much. Read. That's what I want to read. So the bottom one is low density structures. In fact... No, that probably won't work. We don't want to read the signal. We want to close the signal if low density structures are greater than 23,000. What actually are they at the moment? 26,000. So this is closed, right? And this one will be the same sort of thing. If rocket control unit is greater than 23,000, then this will be closed, and we'll actually do the same up here as well, though it doesn't seem particularly likely right at the moment, but you never know when it will be. 23,000. Right. So this should mean that if a train does come over here, if this does open and we get 2 trains and one pulls in, the other will just wait here until it's next called in. So that should be a little bit more efficient in that regard. Now, let's head back to oil. I want to go to the other oil processing facility, and I want to disable all of the all of these things that are, whoops, let me out, dude. I want to disable all of these. So that we have a decent amount of light up here. Now it looks like I may have done a partial adjustment on light already, but obviously I need to do this whole row. Oh, this is annoying. Can I run along here and do it? It looks like it. What happened there? Okay, that's all of them. Yeah, I doubt you guys are full enough, although maybe you are. So here we go again with this manual exercise, although we know that these things work. We just need to reorganize this a little bit. And here. This one's half done already. In fact, you know what? We're moving along here slow enough that I can probably just swap the armors so it gets done automatically for us. For the ones that can. This is barely even worth having a thing on now. Oh, we've already got one there. we're at the wrong side again. And again, a fairly short and maybe pointless one. Is that the last three? That would be great. It's not the last ever, I know that much. But it would be great if it's the... I don't know why you are needed there. You're certainly not needed. Yeah, it's definitely not the last ever, because there's a lower pattern here as well. But that might be helping a little bit. You're at 7.9. That's very good. Are they all loading? What about you? You already have 400. The early ones already have 400. That would make sense because we filled them first. They're very low. How are we going down here? Not so well, obviously. We need to do the same sort of thing. Maybe we'll swap over armors. Actually, I would just like to see... 7.9. Why only 7.9? 396. Have we actually completely run out of any light oil here? Gosh. By 4. By 4. Are there any trains lined up? No. Because it needs a refuel train before anything else can happen. How about these ones? Where are they up to? That's 7.9. This one is 1.7. This one is... nothing, and this one is 3.5. Oh, so this is the one that we were looking at. Was it? Yeah, it must have been. You're missing like 4. That's just ridiculous, dude. I have 1 on me even. Oh. What? Oh, it's up here. It's these ones that are basically full. And that's 7.9. And which one? 400. 396. No, that was not the only one. Oh, 342. There's one that's sitting at 342. That's pretty bad. $342. And I think I'm just going to jump on for a ride, because we will be back here very soon. This should be enough to get... well, you're asking for plastics. I don't know what's going on there. Why hasn't a plastic train come through? I may have to check why plastic can't get in there. Because surely it can. And there you go. Another rocket launch coming up. How full is the space science train? 60,000, almost nothing. I'm especially interested in knowing if this is going to call through other trains. 26k. You'd kind of expect it would, wouldn't you? Should suddenly see these switch over. There you go, that one's changed. Those have changed. What's this train? You're a steel train. There's a rocket control unit and one of these. We should have a fuel train turning up as well. But we don't. And we don't have... So you are completely full. Why is it that you're not able to go down to this low density structure construction that appeared to have an open gate for so I mean these are our LDS and this one here is where the plastic trains come through. So this is LDS 1 unload and it should be accessible. It says please come. So you are not the one. That's a coal. Oh, okay. Circuit plastic unload. Circuit plastic. These are called LDS plastic, so those are different. Where does circuit plastic go then? It goes through there, around here, up here. Good grief. That's not very efficient, dude. So that's trying to get over to one of these stops. Circuit plastic, I don't know which one though. None of them appear to be open. So that's also problematic. Here we go. You have 80k. You want to go to circuit plastic. Okay. Where are the plastic trains for LDS then? Are they stuck? No. There's one waiting here. Trying to go here, which is the satellites, I think. Oh, that's circuit plastic. There already is a train there. Satellite plastic. Maybe they all need all three of these. It's a lot easier when you've got something like TSM to control all of these conditions. You're just leaving without even being empty. It says all 30 seconds. Oh, okay. Maybe I was finding trains were getting stuck there. Like this one's going to. Another circuit plastic. Okay, well that's up the top. That's no good to me. Ah, this is working better. This is what I wanted. So this has stopped. So at least this bit of logic that I put in at the beginning of this episode has worked, because we have 25,000 rocket control units, so we don't want another one taking off. How's this going? 78,000. What's that per? 5.3. Wow. Not quite sure why it's so uneven. And these ones should have more relative to the total contents. That is a problem with bot distribution. What are you? You're also rocket control units. Okay. Now I'm trying to... Oh, you can't get there because there isn't actually a plastics train waiting to send you there. Because these all just have this sort of dedicated go to plastics, when I really want them to be a copy of this Circuit Plastic 3. Circuit... what? I don't know. Plastic... LDS plastic, they're all called 1. LDS plastic 1. I want that as an alternate, really. Add station B LDS plastic 1 unload until empty cargo. Yeah. Give it a choice. So where are you going? You're also going down there, okay. Which is also awkward, so... we'll pull in here. Oh, you have no copper. So you're going to really struggle. And you actually have all the plastic that you need anyway. Okay, so let's head down there, fix up this little issue. Where are we exactly? We are nowhere near where I thought we were. Let's head up a bit. Okay, so our problem is that this train stop is not turning off in the same manner that these ones do. It should have... oh, it's on here. The LDS, if plastic is... it should only be open if it's less than 100k. So we need to add that in to here, because this one shouldn't have been open. I'm going to make some more green circuit or green wire. I think this is the one. Yes, it is. So you are going to... yeah, there you go. So it should be disabled at this point. It is disabled. Right. Now, copper. Where do you guys get copper from? Was copper not even an... no, copper is an issue, so where are you coming from? BLD... oh, copper pickup 5. Copper pickup 5. Copper pickup 4, copper pickup 5. Okay. Copper pickup 5. So these guys are getting their copper from here. Does this mean we have multiple copper trains that are full? Yes, so they need to be freed so that they can actually get through to here. Right. This episode looks like it's going to be a train management episode in a way that maybe I've lost my skills because I've now become reliant on things like train supply manager. This guy probably should not allow crossing unless there is a complete clearway. Which would go all the way back up to there. We should have something like that there, so that trains, that's the last point of call that a train can come to, unless it can freely pass through these. That's kind of the intention. Okay. Well, you're not going to unload because there's nothing to unload, so you may as well go back there. You can come in, and now hopefully that frees up some of the copper trains. What are you? You're steel. Okay, why are the copper trains unable to move? Like this one, for example. And why don't we have a radar over there? Because they should have dedicated lines along here. Whichever resource needs and should be allowed to go, should be allowed to go. That's just how it is. Okay, first of all, I am going to plant a radar, if I can find one. Radars. I'm going to plant a radar here. And I'm going to power it up by running up here. There is actually a radar up there, but it's not covering this intersection. Now, see how it goes red just at this bit? That's because we have no signals along here. And we need one of these right there. Okay, you are still... Oh, this is because of this bit here, right? So we need one of these right there. There we go. Now, I may not have enough copper being processed with the changed copper quantities, but I'll have to check exactly how changed they were. First thing is to make the process actually work, right? You've almost got full cargo anyway, so it's not like that is the problem, but I'm just hoping that it will use up a bit of the plastic at this point. We are getting some fuel happening. I am happy about that. How full is this? 78k. I think it's like 160k or something that this takes. I'd like to check that. So that's 5,500. So hang on, this is 20,000. No. Yes, 20, 40, 60, 80. 80,000 times 20. It's like 1.6 mil or something that this fills to. That's fairly extreme, isn't it? What do we actually have? Wait until what? I'm currently only loading 210,000, not the maximum quantity. And there go a bunch of rockets. So these are all open at this point, would seem. No. Not exactly. 210,000 is going to be problematic if they're not unloading evenly. It's not actually that bad. Well, these ones aren't. 4.4, 4.6. Some of them are bad. I might have to actually block off the contents of these. If I want 210,000, that is basically 10.5. That's not a good number. 10.5 per wagon. Maybe I should make it 240,000 and block each of these to only allow 6 of these slots to fill up. That would make a bit of sense. This is what I'm talking about. So if that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12 times 20 is 240. That's 5, that's 6. And then we change the condition to oh, we've got this condition. No, we shouldn't need this one anymore. Or this one, and we'll make this one equal, and we'll make this 240,000. So that it will load evenly. It'll take as long as it needs and it will load evenly. That's the idea. Okay, we're still waiting on fuel. Let me just see how copper is progressing over here. We should have a copper in every stop. We seem to. There's one there, there's one there, and this one doesn't have a copper at this point. Oh, here we go. And you are now full. Okay, so low density structures are fine for launches for the moment, clearly. You're just filling up. Which hopefully means that your plastic volume might be dropping. 128k. I think it's 100k, right, that we've set as the next threshold. How full are you? You are full already. That did not take long. It doesn't mean that these are full though, no. So they're going to do a little bit of work. Hopefully using up some plastic. 125,000, it's fairly slow. The copper usage is much faster and more rampant. Okay, well we should, while we're here, try and fix up some of the other oil that we haven't touched yet. Let's have a look. So this one, what are you at? 6.4. I think all of yours have been fixed, and all of yours have been fixed. The bottom ones have not. Not that it's actually going to help us that much, given that we're stuck up there. So I think if we come down to this next facility, has any of this been corrected? Yes, some of it has. Again, not that it's helping. I have disabled the conversion, but it is petroleum gas that we are full on, and it is plastic that we're full on. Well, alright, maybe something will help resolve itself if we fix up whatever hasn't been fixed. You've been fixed. So hang on. One, you're fixed. You're fixed. You're fixed. Okay, it's probably not going to fix everything, but we can run along here and make sure this one is also usable. Yeah, these things just need, okay. What we're going to have to do is remove pipes and remove substations. There you go. And we will run along here. That command. Replace my guy. So what we're going to need is this, which is slightly different to what we've previously had. It's remotely possible I need that again, so I'll just keep it there for the moment. That's what I want, except I don't want beacons, I don't want chem plants, I don't want boxes, don't want modules. So yeah, we basically just want to do this. Oh. Have I just lost that? No, fortunately. And what is their problem? Their problem is they need a chest. Oh. There we go. Now let's swap back our armors for the repowering activity. Perhaps I should have included trees in that. Requirement. Right, that should be everything. It appears to be. Okay, we're not getting any action while this guy is sitting here though. You're waiting for anything to open up. Nothing's going to open up because we don't have any fuel. And we have... yeah, we don't actually need a lot though. Are any of these trains anywhere near 6.4? 1.7. 3.5. So you're 6.4. Okay, why don't you... I want to force it to here, don't I? Silo fuel. Why don't you just go? They might force a bit of a cycle, because that's actually enough for a launch anyway. Plastic. Might force a bit of plastic usage. Okay, so this is the fueling train. Now I would expect that that would, in fact it's opened up all of them. So we're getting a a LDS train coming in. In fact, we've got two of them. Getting another satellite train. They only take 40 satellites because they have no stacking inventory, if you recall. Right, so my hope is that this will unload the LDS train, and that in refilling this LDS train it will cause one of those plastic trains to come down. There's the satellite train back. That shouldn't have happened. What happened there? Rocket control. We've got another one coming through. Rocket control units are 19k. What's going on? Go back to silo rocket control unit. If you can. Damn, we still have 150 to unload. So somehow we need another fuel train to head to the silo. How much do you have? 1.7. How much do you don't have any? 3.5. Okay, that's going to have to do. Just go to the silo, thanks. Oh, where are you going? Ah, a plastic train has actually gone through. Now, do you... No, you have a full load of plastic anyway. So this isn't going to help me. Maybe this is enough to create some more demand. It wasn't that much fuel. Oh dear, we still have quite a lot. I may have to send one of these other fuel trains. You have 3.7 and you are actually filling up. So that's slightly promising. Oh, that is because we actually have a plastic train that needs filling up. Now, as expected, is heavy a problem? Yes, it is. Heavy is definitely a problem. Maybe what we need to do is just bite the bullet and convert a couple of these straight into heavy, because that seems to be what's causing some level of slowdown. I don't think light... Oh, no, light actually does have a little bit of sustenance there. These things are not happening quite as quickly as I kind of would have expected, I guess. Plastic still loading. It has actually whacked petroleum gas quite hard. How are some of these in the middle? Almost nothing. It's really the ones in the middle that are suffering, because they're all congested, so none of these machines get to go. It's 3 times, so... Oh. That one hadn't been changed anyway. Let's try doing this. Why is no heavy getting through here? Has heavy already dropped to nothing? Maybe. Or was I looking at the wrong ones? Is it up here that we wanted to look? Yes, I was looking at the wrong ones. So heavy used to only be 10 in the advanced oil process, and then now it's like 35. So, you know, that's a very significant change. Light. Ooh, can we not get this light out of here fast enough? Looks a bit like that. It's almost like what I would really like to do is something weird like this. Oh, you don't even need to be going though. Light oil, 100. $80. 300. So if I was going to use an alternate path, I'd probably want to go all the way to here. Maybe it's not worth it then. Maybe it is. $313, okay. Well, I actually saw you move. Maybe that's better than it was. 7.4. Well, the plastic train is full, so we're not getting any action out of that. There's a small amount in these tanks. And heavy is still quite high. Have I finished all the manipulations required here? No, I have not. I've not done the bottom train at all here. So that's unfortunate. Let's get on with that. We have done this side, haven't we? Yes, we've done that side. It's just along here that we haven't done. Oh. And just a mo. Actually, we are getting close to time, but oh, where am I? I'm up to this one. Okay. It would be nice not to have any more of this particular exercise to do, though once you've seen it, you've kind of seen it. It's not exactly going to set the world alight seeing it again and again and again, so I'm just going to have to wear the fact that I might have to do this one on my own between episodes just to get it done. But I would like to see if our guy at the top has fuel. It does appear to have come away. 14061. Where's the fuel train? Is it stuck? Shouldn't be stuck. What's this train? It's plastic. Where's your fuel? Rocket fuel. Oh, you're trying to get up to here. Why can't you get up there? Hang on. Let's go to where they are on the map. Scroll in. Damn. Let's do that again. So that one's there. This one. Map. Ah, you're the rocket fuel train and you're stuck behind. You're stuck behind a plastic train. Ah, okay. So I have to tell plastic trains to get out of the way somehow so that you can come in. Where is this one trying to get to? Circuit plastic load. Circuit plastic 3 load. Oh. Circuit plastic 2 load. So it's way up here. Well, I think that's going to have to be something we sort out next time. We still have some congestion issues here, obviously, but we're out of time. So, yes, I'll try and sort out the rest of that oil between times, and we'll sort out this next episode. Thanks for joining me. Look forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye for now.